Hello and welcome to Pixel Tribe. This is SimAnt 2020, and this is my first official video of starting Pixel Tribe from the beginning. I've done a few videos just kind of showing the game where I currently am on my main account, but now I'm just going to show you what the game is like from the beginning, and then my next video hopefully will be with regards to having tips and tricks for starting the game and then for progressing through the game. So this is just kind of an introduction to Pixel Tribe. As you can see, the village was recently attacked, and we're going to be trying to defend the village against the current attackers. And then Simon KV is a very, very good developer, so I'm very happy of this game, and I will check out any future games if he makes it, but he's spending all his time just on this one. So here we go. This is just kind of a little dialogue at the beginning, and then this is the first battle. So you don't really know much of what's going on at this point, but that's fine. So you have an archer, a fighter, and a mage. Actually, two fighters and a mage for the first battle. And then the great one says enough, and then pow, kills you. So this is a scripted loss. Anyone who watches VLDL, very funny video for scripted loss. So that monster killed my entire tribe. Thank Odin, we managed to escape. So this is our new island. It says we should be safe for now, and this is where we begin the game. Here we can start over. We must build a tribe that can stand up against the Great One. Let's start by placing some buildings and adding your first Vikings. So Vikings are your characters. They build, they fight. They are the main units, of course, in the game. So first building, of course, is very easy. Your tribe now has its first Viking. Vikings can be used to raid or do work on your island. So can I zoom out? Let me try zooming out. Oh, there we go. I'm on BlueStacks, so I gotta kind of familiarize myself with things. So we need to build a storage so we can start doing some work. Now whenever you build a building, you need to have somebody to work on it. So we got this. Let's build another house for another villager. And then it always zooms in, which I find a little annoying, but that's okay. So you can see the time, as most games have a time limit for doing things, building buildings and such. So now we can collect food and stone and stick it in our storage. We don't have the ability to work on it yet because we just started, so here's level 2. Now your new resources are wood and stone. So complete the quest, you get a reward, and then your new quest will kind of guide you on what to do. So it says complete an order. So there's an order board here, and it says the order board shows which orders are available. Earn money and experience by delivering different resources. So our first order, we can see we want to chop down 2 wood. Gather wood to complete your first order. So we got to chop down wood. So I'm just going to go here, click on work, assign a Viking to do that. Can I build a third house? I can. So we'll have 3 Vikings, and all your Vikings are also builders, so in this game you don't have just one builder and you have to pay for extra builders. You don't have an adequate number of builders. Here's your storage. Here you can find all your items and resources. Everything the Vikings gather is placed in the storage. So this is all. War fragments is from PvP, food, supply, and of course all. We'll talk about that as we go on. So amazing work, Chief. Now what do you want to name your tribe? We'll go with the other SimAnt 2020. There you go. Alright, so choose the name of your tribe, as long as it's got no profanity or anything in there, there's no problem with that. So now we have 3 guys that we can work with, so you can send them to do tasks, and of course building. The building for the order, we don't have that button yet, but we'll talk about that later. So even when you hit work, it will do it in a certain order, and you can determine that order. It's not, it defaults based on going from left to right and top to bottom, but you can of course change the order by changing how your buildings are set up. Now you can deliver your first order. So we complete our first order. We hit level 3, so this is field, windmill. We can farm wheat and grow and get flour as well. So we got all that going on now, being level 3. And then we also get skills. So I have babies crying, so continuing where we left off, hopefully my editing skills make this seem almost seamless. But he says, keep up the great work, Chief. by the way, you can move buildings by holding down on a building. And then we have skills here, so upgrading your skills increases your Vikings efficiency at that skill. You earn experience by performing work related to that skill. So you have construction, woodworking, smithing, and mining, and farming are the current skills we have at this point. So you hear the noise maybe, but that lets you know that you have a resource available to collect in this part. It's a chest, so you can see day 1 you get 150, 300, 450, 20 gems, 600 gold, 40 gems, and then on day 7 and onward you get golden chests, and it doesn't reset every week, which is really nice. So as long as you keep logging in daily, your rewards will build and you don't have to start from the beginning. So we have new quests. Let's see what we got. Build a field for farming and a windmill. So we're going to get to work on that. So you can see they just finished farming the stone there and the wood. So let us get our guys ready to do some more farming. So I'm holding down to move the building. And I'm just going to set them to work here. Work here. So you can see the order based on what they're working. So I have this guy first, this guy second, this guy third. I guess this is Trigv, SimAnt, and William. But if I change the buildings around, actually let's put all the buildings on the other side of this guy, so that we are going to have the third guy, which I guess was William, will be first. Let's take a look. So we click on person, you can see there's William. So if I want to build, we got a field here. And then we also need to build, we can build 2 fields. And there's a windmill. We put them side by side. So now when I tell them to work, notice that the order is different. So you can see William is first now. And William was collecting some wood. So there he goes to do that. You can see at the top in the middle we have our level 3 and our experience 5 out of 40. See our gold in the top left, our name of course in the above the gold, number of gems and number of available workers. So once William, and this is a sign of construction, this is for smithing, just like the skills, the signs are the same, so it's convenient like that. And I'm going to have him do this one next, same guy. So the efficiency at the beginning doesn't matter too much, and it's just getting through the stuff. So there's my 2 fields. It's going to tell me to select a crop and drag it to the field to plant it. So we have wheat, so I'm planting wheat. You can see it takes 2 minutes at the beginning for wheat to grow. It ends up speeding up throughout time as your farming goes up. So right now I think on my main account, actually I could check it real quick. For a wheat it takes 50 seconds, but I also have some buffs for my guild. So you can see my quest is complete. I'm just going to send this guy to work in the meantime. Let's go ahead and start doing our flower. So the first flower you can see takes 5 minutes. And then we're going to complete the quest. So you can see farming 101, quest completed, and then we get a training axe and a training hammer, so our first 2 weapons. So we're going to equip that on our guys, and we're going to do a raid. You can see the rewards start getting gems in there. So let's get your Vikings ready for a raid. Start by equipping your new weapons. So we're going to click on this guy, info, and this pulls up the inventory tab. And we're going to give this guy an axe, and we're going to go to our next guy and give him a training hammer. And the third guy sadly has nothing, so that's it for him. And then we're going to go do a raid. So click on raid. This is the raid map showing all of the Great One's allies. So the Great One, of course, is our main enemy. Select the tribe you want to attack, and let's kick some butt. So we have babies again, so another break. Let's go up here because I'm going to start doing more stuff up here. So let's have Arn and Rune, and then you can see what's coming up ahead. So you can see at level 9 I get more house, I get another house, I get more storage, more fields at level 6, windmill at level 5, and then we get a kitchen at level 4, and then chicken coop at level 5 there as well. So harvesting is pretty simple. You just click on it, and then we're going to plant more wheat and plant, or at the mill will work on flour. So you click on your skills, which we've seen before, but yeah, technical difficulties. So here's your order board. So you can see I have 2 orders. One is 4 wood and 1 wheat, and the other one is 1 wood, 1 stone. And you can see that you get experience and gold, and sometimes it varies. You can get more experience than gold for the same thing, or more gold than experience for the same thing. So later on we'll check that out. So real quick, here's your treasure. Buy extra Vikings. One is 500, the second one is 1,000. membership, which gives you regen, which is very useful, so they regenerate the life and you get extra XP and speed. This is all skills, so you can see the subscriptions are 7 days, 14 days, 30 days. Once again, this is with the in-game currency. We're not spending any money for this. Auto battle we'll talk about a bit later, but it basically is really nice, especially as you get higher in levels, but it's pretty expensive, especially early on. So you got this thing where you can invite friends, or enter an invite code of a friend. So I'm going to use my other guy and take his code to get some gems there, and then here's my invite code, and on the Discord you can just dump that in. Of course you can watch videos for gems, and then here you can buy gems, and prices are pretty good. If you buy anything, this one's a good one, because you get 2 Vikings, you get the membership for, what was it, I think you get the 30 days with that one, and it really gives you a good kickstart. So if you want to spend money, probably not on day one, but this is a great deal for getting 2 Vikings, 2 extra Vikings, which you can use immediately, and then of course you get the other stuff, the gems, which you can use to buy things. We'll talk more about that next time. We'll get things to buy in addition to the Vikings. But yeah, we'll leave it here to start with. So you can see I have 3 Vikings, 5 gems, 195 gold. I'll play this account a little bit to get it further. Oh, well, since we grabbed the level, I might as well take advantage of that. So level 4, we get the kitchen. The kitchen, of course, is where you make your food. So build a kitchen real quick. Have one of the guys work on that, not the stone cutter, but one of the wood cutters. Actually, we'll do the one that's further away, and of course, baby. So we'll take another quick pause. Alright, back for the final round. So these guys are running and doing their own thing. I changed the village slightly, but not much. So, important thing to do is make sure you link your account and save it so it doesn't go away. So you can do Google Play connection, you can create a user, you can change your name for 100 gems. Google Play, I hope this doesn't erase my main account. Maybe cancel that. Yeah, so just because I don't want to risk erasing my main account, I will not do that. But yeah, so you have all this. Hopefully when I restart, it won't lose this progress. I think it's because my computer just randomly shut down, and I lost progress on this and making the videos and editing the videos, so that was not fun. So make sure you save your data through the settings here in account, and either create a user or Google Play. You get reward, you get some gems for it, which is nice as well. And we got next path is, or next quest is to do 3 raids. And a good way to gain experience and money is just by simply farming, and then we'll have things in the future. Acquire level 7 for the trading dock, the Viking ship, logging in daily, be sure to do that. And yeah, hopefully you like this game. If you have any questions or anything you want to discuss, feel free to comment. If you like the video, like it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, especially if you want to watch more videos, because I will be working with this game for a good period of time. I really am enjoying it, and we can talk about more things. And then, of course, if you click where it says the level, it'll let you know what the newest upgrades you got, so in case you forgot, you can do that. With the Vikings, you have this button down here, and you can see your Vikings. If you click the info, you can get to the inventory, and then you can see different things. So abilities we'll talk about next time. Details we can discuss as well. Training helmet noise, we'll check that on the guy who takes the most damage. Typically they attack the guy with the lowest HP, so that's the guy you want to have the strongest armor and magic resistance. But yeah, well, next video maybe I'll do a top 10 tips and tricks for being successful at this game, and then progress further, but we'll see. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, see ya.